Oh my gosh! Yeah. Oh my god! That's just not 5 minutes away. What are we doing? Look at this. I wish I could redraw mine. Imagine doing arm wrestling.
All right, we're here with some of the Oklahoma Landrun settlers. What is the name of this family?
Adams.
The Adams family. All right, well, tell us your names.
Jacqueline. Trilly.
Sasha.
Claire.
Zahela.
All right, well, you've got a beautiful wagon here. Who designed this?
I did. You did? Yeah.
Okay, well, now, did you all have different jobs that you had to do as a part of this? Okay, I'm going to give it back to you. You tell me what your job was as a part of the land run.
I got the lamb. I hammered in the namestake.
I brought down the wagon.
I got our deed.
I got the water.
All right, you heard everybody had specific jobs so they could get everything done. Tell me something. Who learned something in class about the state of Oklahoma, the land run, and Oklahoma becoming a state? Can you give us a few facts about that? Tell me one fact.
The boomers were good, and the Sooners were cheaters.
The Sooners, what did they do that made them cheaters?
I don't know.
They came early. They got their land early.
That's right. They came across before the shotgun, didn't they? All right. Anybody else got anything that they learned?
It took place in 1889, May 22nd, 1889.
May 22nd, 1889. That's right. And you had one too?
That was what I had.
Okay. So this is the Adams family who staked their claim to land in the Oklahoma Land Run. Thank you. We are at the Oklahoma Landrun with another one of the families who's just staked claim to a piece of land here. Tell us what your name is. What's your family's name?
Brawlers.
The Brawlers. How did you come up with that name? It sounds like you came to Oklahoma to fight. Just came up with it, huh? Tell each of you us your name.
Abraham.
Deborah.
Ruby. Landon.
Victoria.
Sienna.
All right. Did each of you have specific jobs that you had to do as a part of the land run? You did? Tell us what your job was.
I had to get the stake, find the land.
Get the snacks. I was bring the hammer, but somebody bring the hammer too. I brought the hammer.
I brought the blanket.
I brought the namesake in the wagon.
All right. Well, tell me, did any of you learn in class some facts about the Oklahoma Land Run? Okay. What did you learn?
Something like Oklahoma, the pioneers, like that.
Anybody else?
What year it was?
And what year was that?
1889.
1889. Tell me, did you learn about what a boomer was and what a sooner was? Do you
The Sooners cheated.
The Sooners cheated. What did they do to cheat?
They went before the land run started. They got their land.
They came sooner than they were supposed to, didn't they? And the boomer, do you know what that name, where that they use that name? Because it was the land boom, right? So that's why they use that. Well, have you guys had fun today?
Yeah.
Good, and learned some things about Oklahoma history too, right? All right. It's the Brawler family.
I'm not even gonna cheer.
Dude, I'm just gonna lose.
Sorry.
For what? Do you want to let you?
You're not supposed to do it.
Okay, back on the girls' side, we got Natalie Valdez and Ashley, right? Okay. Ready?
Oh, yours.
Go.
Wait, we're not Natalie.
That's what you say.
You guys ready?
Lefty? You're lefty?
Ready? Go.
I think we might have something right now.
All right. You had one? You had one?
I let him win, bro. You see?
Oh my god.
They're gonna have to hurry up. I'm gonna go back to the girls. Breakfast saddle with Carl. Ready, go.
Come on, Kaylee. Here we go. Let's Kaylee.
And then I can't see it. Hey, you can't raise your elbow up. You have to stay down, okay? Go.
We are here at the Oklahoma Land Run with the Tigers. Tigers, tell us your name and then also what your job was in the land run.
My name is Jasmine, and I took place running to get the land.
My name is Araceli, and I took place of bringing the bucket and watering the tree. My name is Angelica, and my job was to pull the wagon.
My name is Josh, and I helped with the wagon.
My name is Zab, and I was a stake runner and built the wagon.
All right, everybody had great jobs. Who built this cool little tent here? You built the tent?
Yes.
You did a great job. I'm loving it. So tell me, what did you guys learn in class when it came to the Oklahoma Land Run? Some things about Oklahoma history. Anybody got anything that they learned?
The Sooners were the cheaters,
Yeah.
and the Boomers didn't cheat.
The Boomers just came with the land run with the big boom to start it, right? Yes. They were the land boomers. You guys learn anything about Oklahoma history during this? When did the land run take place?
I don't remember.
1897?
Oh boy, somebody help them out.
1989?
How about that 1989? That wouldn't have been very long ago. That's not the land run. The land run was 1889, 1907. What was that? That was something different. Do you remember? When the state of Oklahoma became a state. When it became a state, when it went from being a territory to a state. So I got to be honest, it sounds like the Tigers need to go back and study maybe this stuff they learned in class. So you guys might want to run back over that sheet again. So it's the Tiger family. They've staked their claim to land in the Oklahoma Land Run.
Okay, I had you started. Okay. Got your saw set? Ready? Okay, now, don't go so fast that you cut your finger, okay? Keep your hands back.
Anyways, he would have been.
Come on, set. Go, you can move it back and forth a couple times.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Okay, try not to cut into this one. See the wood you're cutting here? Okay, ready? Go.
Yeah, can you hold it for me?
All right, we're at the Landrun with the Washington family. I'd like you to tell us your name and also what your job was as a part of the Landrun.
My name is Node, and I just tried to pull out the new steak.
My name is Carly, and I help to keep the steak inside the wagon.
My name is Ruby, and I brought the steak and brought the blankets and helped take care of the back.
My name is Julia, and I ran for our land.
My name is Harley, and I pulled the wagon and got the water.
My name's Peyton, and I brought the wagon.
All right, so let me ask you this. Was there a particular reason that you staked this? Did you wanted this land right here, or was this the second choice? What was the reason?
Because of the shade.
You got a nice big tree here and shade. Okay, that's a good reason.
So we wouldn't have to look for one. And it was close to the
Yeah, not too far. Well, tell me, did anybody learn anything about Oklahoma history and the land run in class learning about this, getting ready?
It was hard to live a long time ago.
Yes.
that it's sometimes people don't get their land that they want. The Sooners hid behind bushes and trees to get the land that they wanted.
And the Boomers are the ones who waited until they went when they're supposed to go.
They waited till the big boom, like that shotgun over there. That was loud, wasn't it? Well, did y'all have fun learning about Oklahoma history and doing this today?
Yes.
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 All right, the Washington family, they too have staked their claim to land in the Oklahoma Territory.
That's how they run the boards.
Really need those, right?
All the way over there. Where are you going?
I like turtles.
We are here with a family with a unique team name. Apparently their last name is the Avengers, which I haven't seen that one yet. That's definitely new. I'm going to ask you to say your name and also what your job was in the Landrun, okay?
Viviana, and I pulled the wagon.
My name is Evelyn, and I brought the bucket and the hammer.
My name is Ashley, and I brought the snacks and blanket.
Marie, and I brought the namesake.
Okay, so everybody had jobs. Did you get injured during the Landrun, or is this from a previous event?
It was 9 weeks ago. I fell at PE and broke my clavicle.
Okay. All right. So it wasn't because of all this that was going on, because I was going to say that's doctored up pretty quick. And this is the first family we've seen with a child, I guess. Whose child is this?
It's my sister.
Okay. Well, what are some of the things that you guys learned in class about the Landrun and just Oklahoma history and all? What did you learn? Anybody learn anything?
The Landrun started in 1889.
That's right.
The state bird is a scissor-tailed flycatcher.
Yellow-bellied even, right?
Yes.
It's like, I guess, whatever you say, right? Anybody else?
The vegetable of Oklahoma is watermelon.
Okay, you?
State flower is the rose.
State flower is a rose. So they had some unique things that they've learned during this. That's really good. So you guys happy with the land that you claimed?
Yes.
Yes. Think you can live here for 5 years so that it can become yours? No. We've got 3 yeses and a no, so we may have an issue down the road. Somebody's a short timer. Anyway, this is the Avenger family, and they too have claimed their land in the Oklahoma Territory.
All lines in the water. You can land that fish, mister. Get that fish in.
Yep. All right, all poles in. Oh, Tuttle, you are in the lead.
Oh, yo sabía que ganar. Jálalo, hijo, jálalo.
Oh, Mr. Tuttle, that's a good one over there.
Hey, let's put that. Hey, hey.
I'll let you talk. Bait her up again. You know what to do. You've been fishing before, haven't you? He's good. I don't need to show you what to do.
That one's huge.
You gotta take it out?
Okay.
I'll get it out for you if you can't get it.
Just swallow it. Oh no. Then it gets like, can it swallow it?
I'll get it for you. You got it? All seconds. Right, I'll get out of the way. 10 seconds. Fast, 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 fast. Go. 5 seconds.
Tuttle's territory, and we got one of the biggest too.
That's it. Yeah, take it. I don't think we have anything bigger than that. We got one more in here. There should be a 5.
I think I'll win 30.
Well, hang on. Where's the 5th one? Mr. Tyler, are you in this? Okay. I want them to turn the same direction. Try to turn yours this other way. I want to see this side of them. So turn them the other way. There, that's the way I want it, right here. I think this is one. Well, I don't want to see this one too. Let's go. Turn it. Sorry. There you go. I think this one's first. You can go.
You got first.
This one's out. Let me see the first. Right here. You got it perfectly where it should be. You got top.
All right, we are here with the
Night Riders.
Night Riders, which is an interesting name for a Landrun team since the Landrun was at noon. So the sun would have been high in the sky. You guys broke rules and went ahead and ran during the day? You were day riders instead? All right. We've got a couple shy ones here on the end. Go ahead and tell us your name and what your job was as a part of your team as on the land run.
My name is Jazeline, and I had to bring the bucket. My name is Naomi, and I had to bring the blanket.
My name is Isaac, and I had to bring the snacks and run for the land.
My name's Angela, and I brought the namesake and the wagon.
My name is Mary. I had to bring the hammer.
My name is Hannah.
All right. Well, so everybody had specific jobs. Tell us some of the things that you've learned in class about the Oklahoma Land Run. Anybody learn anything about Oklahoma history? Anybody? Anybody?
Sooners.
What was that again?
That there are boomers and Sooners.
Yes, that's right. Boomers and Sooners. What was the difference? What did the Sooners do that made them call them Sooners?
They got there before anybody else got there.
Yeah, they cheated, didn't they? They didn't wait till the gun, did they? Well, did you guys have a good time learning about Oklahoma history and then also the land run?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. It's the Night Riders riding in the middle of the day for Oklahoma land. All right, we're here with the Runners. I guess that's not a last name. That's more just a team name, isn't it? All right. You guys have claimed your land in Oklahoma Territory. Tell us your name and also what your job was as a part of the land run.
My name is Adelie, and I brought the blanket.
My name is Spencer, and I brought the wagon.
My name is Adriana, and I brought the snacks.
My name is Guillermo, and I brought the bucket.
All right. And then, now you guys mentioned different things that you brought, but in the land run itself, did you all have specific jobs? Like somebody who had to make sure that the wagon, all the supplies stayed in it? You did? Okay. Well, then somebody probably had to run ahead and get the steak. Who did that? The two of you did that? And then somebody had to go get the deed, didn't they? And that was, hey, here we go. We've got our latecomer. What's your name? Malaya. And your job was to go get the deed, right? And somebody had to water it. I heard you had to water a tree before you could do that, right? So you did that? Okay. What are some of the things that you guys learned in class about the Oklahoma Land Run and Oklahoma history? Anybody remember anything?
Bird was the scissor-tailed flycatcher.
That's right. Anybody else remember anything that you learned?
State rock was a red rose.
Yes. Have you ever seen a red rose rock? A rose rock? Yeah, they're pretty neat looking, aren't they? Anybody else? What year was the land run? Do you remember?
89.
That's right, 1889. And what year did Oklahoma become a state? Crickets. No, it was a little bit before 1984. It was 1907. So, well, did y'all have a good time learning about Oklahoma history and doing the land run? Yes. You did? All right. Well, the runners, they've claimed their stake to Oklahoma Territory. we are here with another family called the Tigers. Of course, that's probably a pretty popular name in an area where a local high school is called the Tigers. Tell us your name and what your job was as a part of the land run.
My name's Paola, and I made the steak. The name steak.
My name's Gaio, and I forgot the hammer.
Did you say you forgot the hammer?
I got the hammer. Yes.
So how did you put the stake in the ground?
I hammer it.
You hammered it with a hammer that you forgot.
We'll bring it. Yeah, she brought it.
So, smart move.
My name's Zoe, and I brought the wagon.
My name's Eileen, and I brought like the blanket, the bucket, the hammer, and then some snacks for the family. So I brought mostly everything except for the wagon and the namesake.
You were the fail-all. Whoever forgot stuff, you had it.
My name is Whitney, and I bring the bucket, but she already bring another one, but it's okay.
All right. And everybody had jobs as a part of the land run, too. Who ran ahead of the team to get the stake? All right. And then who made sure the wagon got here with all your supplies? Okay. Somebody had to water a tree. Okay. And then somebody had to take the stake and go get the deed. All right. You two did. So tell me, what are some of the things that you learned about the Oklahoma Land Run in the state of Oklahoma in class?
There were people who were called the Sooners because they went ahead and hid behind bushes and stuff and to get their land. And if they got caught, then they could take their land away from them.
That's good. Anything else?
The boomers, the boomers tried to go on Indian territory.
Right, and the boomers, they were a part of the land boom. They didn't break the rules and leave early or anything like that, right? Okay. Well, so you guys, did you enjoy being a part of this and learning about Oklahoma history? That's right. And of course, you know, the modern day Sooner, his job no longer is the land boom, it's to just beat the tar out of the Texas Longhorns, right?
No.
All right, the Tigers have claimed their land in Oklahoma territory. Boomer Sooner.
Take 5. Take 5. Little things get you down, leave you so uptight. You're getting pushed around, and a million times you see. I just need to take 5.
Myself out, bro. Man, keep that camera rolling. Keep that rolling. Keep that rolling.
Hey, don't do anything going left now.
Bye.